I cracked the code. Synthetic indices pay 24/7. While most traders wait, I'm trading algorithmic markets that never close. I also trade the majors, GBP USD, Euro SD, USD JPY, and gold, all experiencing massive volatility from geopolitical tensions and central bank policies. On this channel, you'll get my real-time analysis and trading strategies for both traditional Forex and these cutting-edge synthetic markets. Subscribe now, and let's unlock these markets together.
So what's up guys, it's your boy again, Tiger Trades, and today I'm just going to be showing you how I finally passed the funded phase for FundedNext prop firm, right? As you can see right there, our profit target was $800 and I hit an $830 mark, and minimum trading days that were needed were 5 trading days, but it took me 32 days. As you can see, the current result is 32 days to hit what? To pass only the first phase, right? So let me just show you the breakdown of the last trade, right? The breakdown of the last trade we took. Here is one of them. It was Euro USD, and we have two for Zhao USD, one take profit and one stop loss. These were the last 3 trades that made me pass the account. This one had to go in a bit of drawdown. So let me just open my MetaTrader 5 and show you what we're currently looking at. So as you can see, this is the account, and as I had told you, I had not yet passed any FundedNext. I had got pay out to different companies, but I had not yet done it with FundedNext. So this is the first ever, right, account with FundedNext. So here is the trade breakdown. Let me just show you a bit of a history and show you that you don't need to win always, guys, right? So this is the gold trade which I showed you, which had a profit, right? I closed it before it hit TP because I didn't want to swing it, right? It was giving me some reversal vibes, and then I had to close it. And then on Euro USD, as you can see, we just hit TPs, and on gold, the previous one which you saw, which had hit loss, and then this is the final one. So on this final one, right, I didn't go with all or nothing, right? I didn't do like that, right? As you always know, we are conservative. What I did is just I found my sweet spot sniper entry, right? And then I went for a huge win rate, a huge risk reward, right? Because I wanted to cover commission. This was supposed to be 1 to 6 risk reward, but I went to 1 to 6.72, so as to cover some commission, right? So here's the trade breakdown. In our daily, we always know that I start looking at the daily bias, the previous day low and the previous day high, right? I was seeing that there was going to be a bullish momentum, right, before this day closed, right? It was somewhere around here. It was yesterday when I spotted this entry, because I did not market execute. Then going in our 4-hour, right, as you all know, I look at trend, right, in the 4-hour and 1 hour, right, so as to to filter. The daily bias is filtered by the 1 hour and 4-hour exponential moving averages, right, so as to filter the direction, right? So as you can see, 1 hour and 4 hour, they were showing us a bullish bias, right? And then we removed them so that we have a clean chart. So when I went down to the 15 minutes time frame, now our execution time frame, it was yesterday around 9 p.m, around 8 p.m, right around here, and I saw that price jumped, right? it created a gap. This gap is the one that made me hit a loss on the previous trade. All right, on the previous trade, not this one. We have another execution around this. All right, so this gap, right, it made me hit a loss, but according to our trend line, it is because of the current news that is happening. Oil drops, then gold drops, and you don't even know how they are linked. As you all know, I'm a technical trader. I'm not a fundamental analysis trader. So you will just be wiped out if you are not trading with the fundamental analysis. But so as to cope with such conditions, just start putting smaller sizes, right? So that whatever the market does, we are always safe. So what I was looking at on the trade, right, is that we were currently it was a Friday. I wanted it to swing trade, right, to grab this liquidity. Let me just show you on the MetaTrader here. So on Friday, I slept off. It was in massive profits. I just wanted it to grab this liquidity. I think it was a 1 to 4 trade, right? It was around 1 to 3 trade, right? But then when the price opened, right, the huge jump from here to here, it hit more than my stop loss. My stop loss was just around somewhere here, right, below here. But because of the price jump, it hit more than my intended stop loss. I think it was a 50 position stop loss to aim a 150. So going on, you can see that this is what the price did. It gave me some bit of a profit, right? Aiming for 1 to 3, it did not reach. It started going down. By this time, I'll be asleep, right? Then it's just jumped on the Monday morning. So I knew that this gap was going to be filled, but I wasn't on the market. As you can see, this is around 3 a.m. I'll be asleep, right? The analysis is playing out. Then when I was now on the chart, it was now around 8 p.m., right? Because Monday I was very busy. It was around 8 p.m. around here. And I said, if I enter here, it could be expensive, right? But I knew that the previous day low and previous day high, if we break out, right, then it is going to continue to go bullish. So this is what I did. I put a buy stop order, right? Whilst my take profit, my stop loss was about 1,006, aiming for a take profit of about 7.4 ticks right there. And as you can see, my stop loss was just below. The position of the stop loss was just below the previous day high, right? And then I just aimed for a amount that would make me pass the challenge. So this is the trade, guys. This is the market breakdown. And also here, I just traded a retest breakout setup, not a retest setup. As you all know, I usually like the break and retest, but as soon as it broke out of the previous day, I executed the trade. So I'm seeing that with my 4-hour and 1-hour EMA lineup, we can increase, right, using the daily bias, a confirmation to filter direction. I usually I didn't even at all. In fact, I didn't even at all use the daily bias trading strategy. But as I just implemented the daily bias trading strategy, it's starting to cope with the current market conditions. So you just tune in. Like, there are a lot of events that can happen in the market. For example, we have the 2008 global market crisis. Then we have the 2019 COVID. We also have the 2022 Russia and Ukraine war. And we also have the tariffs 2025. So now it's 2026. We have the Iran and Israel war. So the markets, they are just going to be affected. What you just do is you just have to stop making excuses. and just tune in and see, okay, my strategy is not working here, right? It's starting to give me some bit of drawdowns. How can I adjust this? I'm getting some losing streaks. How can I adjust this and that? And everything will be okay. So I'm just going to show you on our FundedNext that this account is the same account which I was showing you, right? As you can see on trading overview, right? Analytics. And this is to prove to you that you don't need to be winning every time, right? You don't need very big moves every week. Just one big move, that one trade can be what? Can be your ticket out, can be your what? The ticket out of the trenches. So you can see that the win rate is around looking at the statistics, it is 32%, right? With the loss rate of 67, which means out of 100 trades, I would maybe lose what? 32. I would maybe lose 67 and only win about what? About 32 trades, right? This is a very small win rate. But when I win, you can see the average risk to reward is 1:3. As I always tell you, my risk to reward, if it is not 1 to 2.5, right? 1 to 2.5 is when we are compromising. Otherwise, it's 1 to 3 or 1 to 4, especially when we are now doing these synthetic indices. You can see in my channel, because FundedNext does not want people to be providing signals, so I'm no more providing signals for Forex currencies, since I'll be trading them on my FundedNext account. So I just provide what? Signals for what? For these synthetic indices. You see, sometimes some of the times you even take a 1 to 4 position, right? Because I know that my strategy is not 100% win rate, right? So when we win, we should capitalize. It's not about winning every time, but it's about how much amount you win when you win. And when you are correct and when you are wrong, it's about how much amount you lose. So it's not about winning all the time. You just have to know your edge. Some people lose a lot, right? But they have a high risk to reward. And some people lose very few times, but they have a 1-to-1 risk to reward. You just have to discover your edge. So this was more like an intraday, because it opened at exactly 2 a.m., right? And we closed it right now at around 7 p.m., which took about 17 hours. So you see, I'm not a swing trader. It's either it's a day trade or intraday, no matter how big the position is. So just to do a market breakdown also for the trades today, as you can see, this is a live account. This is the account which I said I would just what? I would stop doing those flippings, because that's not sustainable trading, right? You should trade conservatively, and you should use more of precision control, right? Precision and control, rather than trying to, for example, these synthetic indices, trying to just scalp those spikes and what. I use my 4-hour, 1 hour and daily time frame strategy on the synthetic indices. I don't care about spikes. I don't know what spikes do. Whatever spikes do, it's about the market. So you can see that it was a deposit on Saturday, about $200, right? I traded it on Sunday after depositing on Sunday, right? Sunday and yesterday I was busy and I traded it Sunday and today. 2 trading days and I'm up about 25%, which is $50 from what? From $200. And on my funded account, I'm up $800, right? So you can see that this is no more about gambling. This is about consistency. It's a consistent game. You cannot do this with just luck, right? So to just show you, if you want to see, every Thursday I do live sessions, right? Nowadays I start the live sessions at around 4 to 5 p.m. UCT plus 2, which is the African time, the Southern African time. So you can capture and see my analysis on the live sessions, and you can also see what you can also contact and join our free signal group right here on Telegram. Until next time, guys, peace out.